drafted, and it was a statement of who we are. See, I believe that I don't believe in the Pledge of Allegiance that kids have to do. I don't know if they still do. That we did it all the time in school. I don't believe that that's as important because it tells us that we're loyal to something. It's not as important as the First Amendment, which tells us who we are. And if anything has to be recited in schools, it should be the First Amendment, single most important sentence in the history of our nation, reaffirming our basic rights. And so here we are 50 years, almost 50 years later. The remarkable thing is that for a year, not one person was allowed to say anything. The only way I traveled all around the country, of course, and I lectured, and I was on local radio stations. The only way I got into more than one city with a talk was when I was in Canada, and in Windsor, and it was broadcast by CBC, Canadian Broadcasting Company, into the border cities like Detroit and others. That was the only way I was able to reach Americans in more than one city at the same time. And there was a panic here that if the American people found out some terrible thing would happen, a revolution,